night before Thanksgiving. It's actually kind of late, 11 o'clock. I wanted to do a cozy night in, showing you guys just like a realistic Thanksgiving. My family does our Thanksgiving on a separate day than like Thanksgiving Day. So that means that Thanksgiving Day is usually just a pretty chill day for us. We spend time together as a family, but we keep it really simple. So this vlog is just going to be showing a very realistic Thanksgiving day. I hope that maybe helps you if you're seeing Instagram pictures and things to remember that that's really beautiful, but that's not always real life, and that's okay. The first thing we're gonna do is make orange rolls. I always make this the night before so that the morning of Thanksgiving we can have it for breakfast. It's so good, homemade, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. The first thing I'm gonna do is print the recipe. I've used it for years, but since I'm vlogging on my phone, I'm actually just gonna print it out and it'll be easier in the future. So let's go do that. Okay, let's start baking. The recipe calls for 2 3/4 cups of flour, 1 package of active dry yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm gonna take a whisk and just mix this together. Now we're gonna take just like a microwavable glass, and then we're gonna all these into this one and then microwave it for 60 to 90 seconds. 1/4 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of water, 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 tablespoons of butter. Let's go microwave this. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this mixture. It should be pretty warm, but not like crazy hot. I might actually give it a little stir. We're just gonna add all of it in. I'm gonna take my knife and scrape some of the sugar. I feel like that is like what gets left behind the most in this. If you have a stand mixer, you can totally use that here. I don't have one, and I've personally like never had a problem with this. We're just gonna mix this, and we're gonna add 1 egg, and then it'll be very sticky, and then it will come together. Just trust the process. Okay, now I'm going to make the filling. The first thing we're gonna do is zest 1 orange. Our orange has been zested. Now what we're gonna do is add 1/4 cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of butter. This is her. We're gonna mix her up. She's all mixed up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this dough that's been resting for like 5 minutes now or so, and we are going to roll it out and then put the mixture on it. Okay, bad angle, but it's very straightforward, just like you'd think. We're just gonna roll it out, put on the icing, and then we're gonna cut it into 12 little slices. So let's do it. Well, the last few ones. Okay, I thought of something I wanted to talk about. 2 things. Number 1, I think Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, I think that's how you say her last name, I don't think they're being that weird. Everyone is hating on them. I can see how you could be super emotional about something that you've worked for like years on. And I think for both of them, I'd say like it feels like the pinnacle of your career. Y'all would be crying too, I think, if like all your dreams were coming true before your eyes. And I'm also like, have you not had a best friend? Like me and my friends would be probably doing some of that stuff. I think it was really cool how Cynthia defended Ariana from that guy. That was really kind of scary. I think that like what you pay to be a celebrity is your privacy, and that would really suck, honestly. The other thing I was gonna bring up is Travis and Taylor. I am actually a Missourian, born and raised. I was a Swiftie growing up, and I would still say that I am. Sorry, the ice machine turned on, and that scared me. My family has always been like big Chiefs fans. Whenever she started dating Travis, it was so exciting because it just felt like our worlds were colliding. We've cheered for them for so long, so like it's just really cool. But lately, they've been kind of getting on my nerves, honestly. I just feel like, I don't know, like The biggest reason why I think is because when you listen to the songs on The Life of a Showgirl, which I'm not in the minority of saying it wasn't my favorite album, though I do have some favorites. Ruin the Friendship is the best song on there by far. It's out with A Fate of Ophelia, and it's basically like her just saying like being single sucked, but then once I met you, like my life was perfect and complete. I just feel like that is like so dangerous a little bit, because like you cannot be content on your own. Like that's really unfortunate, because every single person is so cool and like unique, and like God made you for a reason. Like I think every person is worth knowing. It's just kind of sad that like she's like the most interesting person ever, like literally a pop star. Saved me from being single. And I do think Travis seems like a really sweet guy, and they're a really cute couple. Like I ship them, like don't get me wrong. I don't know, I just kind of think that like some of the songs on there like I thought would be a little more romantic, but like some songs like lustful. Sorry, I said it. But this doesn't stop me from supporting them, listening to her music, because I still think she's really good. This is how they look. They're super cute. I'm just gonna put some cling film on this and put it in the fridge, and then tomorrow it'll be ready just to be put in the oven. So hello. Sometimes it is really hard to take care of yourself, and you start to hyperfixate on a hobby you have, and then before you know it, it's 2 a.m. and you're exhausted. That is where I find myself right now. I really want to go to bed and not brush my teeth or floss or anything, but I will do it. We're gonna keep it chill. Spending the morning with me. I wanted to take some time. Okay. I wanted to take some time to just do a Devo with you guys. Obviously, you can skip through this part. I have really been struggling to do my personal quiet times, if I'm being completely honest. I just feel like it's easier whenever I'm doing it with someone. I'll be using a Devo from the Bible app. I have it hold up on my laptop here. This is from the YouVersion Bible app. If you're unfamiliar, there's like tons of plans and all sorts of things on there, and it's literally all free, which I think is really cool. This Devo is called Finding Gratitude and Joy, What the Bible Says About Gratitude by Seed Time. We're gonna read this really quick and get spiritually fed together. This is Psalm 30. I'm gonna read verses 4 and 5. Sing praises to the Lord, O you his saints, and give thanks to his holy name. For his anger is but for a moment, and his favor is for a lifetime. As a financial coach, I was recently asked what the most difficult habit to break was as I started getting my finances in order. For me, it was breaking the habit of discontentment. I used to see something I wanted, and I would crave and scheme to get it to the point where I would lose all my joy until it was mine. Sometimes it was a physical object like a car or a house, and other times it was an actually good goal, like paying off debt. But no matter what the object of our desire is, if our discontentment hinges on that thing rather than Jesus, we're going to be disappointed. Clocked me on that. In my case, it was my lack of discontentment that drove me to spend more than I earned. I was earning more than enough to live a nice life, but I wasn't satisfied with what I had. I wanted more, and I wasn't happy until I got the thing I was chasing after. My joy hinged on the next goal or object rather than Jesus, and as a result, I was never satisfied. In order to overcome discontentment, I first had to identify it. There are many people who spend their entire lives choosing a moving target, not understanding this. For so long, I was one of them. I believed that once I achieved or got the next thing, I would be content. Once I get my credit cards paid off, once I get a Tesla, once I get a bigger house, once I earn $100K a year, once I pay off my mortgage. The enemy wants to waste our lives choosing arbitrary goals, believing the lie that our contentment is contingent on our possessions or circumstances. All the while, he just continues to move the target like a game of whack-a-mole. As soon as we acquire the thing we believe would solve our discontent, the next thing for us to long for pops up, and on it goes. I thought that getting what I craved would satisfy my desire, but just like drinking salt water, it only increased my desire. So today, let's prayerfully ask the Lord if there are any hidden sources of discontentment in our lives, so we can begin better living a life of gratitude for all the blessings He has provided. I definitely feel like I have fallen into that mindset a lot, especially with wedding planning. It definitely feels like there are so many things you just have to have, like must-have items, especially like when you're scrolling Instagram, weddings aside, everyone has a must-share tip or a must-try product. And in reality, like those things aren't essentials, but it just feels like they are. I think that so much of my life I have chased the next thing, and then when I got it, I didn't really appreciate it for what it was. But today, I really want to just be mindful that I am living inside of so many answered prayers, and that is a huge blessing that I'm really grateful for. All right, now I am going to do my hair and makeup and change into an outfit. So the next time you see me, I will probably look a little different. So let's go do that. Okay, this is my Thanksgiving look this year. Very simple, but there she is. Okay, I just wanted to be super in the moment for the rest of the day, so I really didn't vlog very much after that. This is just a couple clips doing some very normal things, editing photos, that kind of thing. But I really hope you enjoyed and had a very happy Thanksgiving. Bye!